Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a March collective reading for your sign. See where the energies are, see if there's any advice from Spirit, anything you need to know going forward. I have prayed and meditated over this reading. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy. I'm going to start by rolling these dice for any signifiers there might be. We have Virgo. I believe this is Mercury. This is a magician, so there might be some magic going on this month. You might be dealing with a Virgo. And the number 1 could be of importance to you this month. I'm going to pull from this Mermaid Oracle for the overall energy for this month for your sign. I want to thank you for everything you do for my channel. All your likes, views, comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so we're going to pull from the Mermaid Oracle, just being that it's Pisces season. Mermaids are the Pisces. So let's see, what is your overall energy for this month? We have got here water flight. It says heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, and weightlessness. So there may be something that's burdening you at the current moment that in March might start to shift out of your energy. You might be doing some energy clearing of your own, something like that. Maybe you're realizing that you're the magician and you have control over your thoughts, you have control over your actions, you have control over your life, and if you want it better, you can make it better. Let's see what we have. Recent past. Let's turn it around. Recent past for my Sagittarius collective, please. Recent past. You could have been dealing with an earth sign person, or maybe working on your stability, trying to plant seeds for your future, but kind of bored and discontent in the meantime. Like, you know, there's offers around you, you see them, but you're not necessarily moving towards them. And with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles here, it looks like you could be either dealing with somebody that's very abundant, successful, good with money, either that or you're working towards that for yourself. Let's see. There's something, either you're being very strategic at this time, or somebody in your life might be very strategic. I don't necessarily love the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords next to each other along with the Emperor, only because it feels a little like manipulative. Like somebody may be pushing for a commitment and you're just like, I'm not so sure about that. Let's see. Okay. So in the past, like I said, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Coins. You've sown the seeds for things to mature, things to blossom, and you may have reaped some rewards from the things that you've invested. Either that, or you're just working really hard to maintain your financial It's just kind of strange because the Four of Cups is in the middle of it. You may be bored with everyday life. You may be bored with just going to work and coming home. Like there's no excitement in this reading really. So you may be just lacking some sort of passion, fire. Things might be good, but they're not necessarily where you want them to be. And you've been investing a lot of time into that. Trying to build your success, build your stability, maybe working on your faith, leaning on Spirit, because we have the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords in your present moment, or will be in March. And that's just like you bossing up, you be taking control of the reins, you calling the shots. And it's almost like Spirit is advising you of something that's around you that might be a little sneaky, might be, either that or it's just you getting very strategic about the way you move. You're trying to level up in something, maybe a spiritual business. Maybe you'll be like writing lists of what needs to be done or how you're going to get where you need to be. Either that or like putting into place what needs to be done in order to get you where you need to be. You could be praying a lot because the Hierophant is like right in the center of the reading. So either you're going to be coming into some kind of union or some kind of committed relationship with somebody, maybe an Emperor type of person. Like I said, there's something not right, but we'll get more clarifiers in the immediate future or the outcome of this. There's something that you're not seeing in the moment or something that Spirit's not revealing to you yet. Could be a person from your past or could be something from your past returning. But you're kind of disillusioned or you don't see things clearly about the situation. Regardless, you've got the Nine of Cups and the outcome. And the Nine of Cups is that self-fulfilling, like happy with yourself regardless of what's going on around you. You're not leaning on other people to fill your cups. Like you're filling your own cups. But there's some kind of nostalgia here related to either a commitment. Maybe it's a commitment with Spirit. Maybe you get back in touch with your spirituality. Let's get some clarifiers on this so I can get some more information. What is this King of Coins about, please? Okay. So it's clarifying the King of Coins is the Ace of Coins, the Ten of Coins, and the Princess of Swords. You could have been made an offer, or you could have like investigated something in the recent past of like, how do I get to this place? And you started maybe school, maybe you invested some time going to school or studying something. Whatever it is that happened in the recent past is going to lead you to this Ten of Pentacles, this, you know, quintessential dream pretty much. It's that wealth that you can pass down to your children. So some kind of opportunity in your recent past came along. And regardless if you see it now, because the Four of Cups is here, it's like you're kind of discontent with this. But whatever you're working towards is going to pay off big time in the near future. Let's see, what is this Four of Cups about? Why is my Sagittarius collective apathetic? Why is this Four of Cups here? Yeah, you may have too much on your plate, or you may have had too much on your plate. You may have felt like you just needed to move the F out of Dodge and go somewhere else. Something else looked better for you. Like you weren't content with where you were. You wanted to move. Maybe you physically moved. You were protecting something. And it's like you worked and worked and worked and you were in the middle of trying to balance a lot. Maybe kids, home, just life in general. And that can make you apathetic if you don't have time to like work on self-care or anything else. You see she's standing at this doorway and she sees another ship out the door. And even like in relationships, like when they hit that, like relationships can get comfortable. Relationships can get boring, you know, the daily grind, the daily life, the same thing over and over and over again. and it's just wearing you down to the point that you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. No matter how good it looks, no matter how good it seems, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be somewhere else. I see my ship somewhere else. And even if you've invested a lot into it, it seems like you're just wanting something different. Or let's see, we'll get more information. 7 of coins. Okay. Yeah, you want to jump off this cliff. You want to jump off a cliff. Like, you don't see the, like, you've planted the seeds, but you're not seeing the, it's almost like you want to abandon something. Like, you may have been working really hard on something, and in the middle you're bored with it. You're like, I want to be somewhere else. I want a Knight of Wands it. Because you have the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords, right? And the Four of Swords can feel like dull. When you're in the middle of healing, it's dull. Like, it's just, I want to jump off a cliff. I want to go burn stuff down. I want to go run the streets. That kind of thing. Like, I'm not seeing the investment coming back to me, like, done. So you might have just left something behind and moved towards something that was more exciting, something that fired you up. It's very interesting. This collective is way different than the ones that I've seen previously. It does look like you do need to take some time for yourself here, though. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. With this Emperor, we have the Sun, the Ten of Swords, and the High Priestess. It's like instinctually, you know your happiness is somewhere else. Where you're at is hurting you. Because with the Sun here, she's like looking to a whole different place. She's walking away from the pain, the swords, the betrayal, and instinctually, like, something inside of you is telling you to go. Like, almost like, you know, people that have PTSD, right? And something triggers them. They're not sure exactly what's triggering them or how to get out of it, but they have this fight or flight response. And this is almost like a fight or flight response to me. Like, your intuition is screaming at you, like, something is not right. No matter how good it looks, no matter how, something is not right. Like, I don't feel complete here. And you're like, even like the Fool and the Knight of Wands, it's like you just want to go, that fight or flight, like, jump. Get away. I'll do stuff on my own, you know, with the Emperor. Like, I'm going to do for me now. I'm not going to deal with this anymore, kind of thing. Like, I don't know what kind of betrayal you may have went through, or even if there was anything on the surface that was a betrayal, but instinctually you're like, something is not right here. I'm not happy. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it or whatever, but I've got to get out of this. Huh. What is this High Priestess or High Priest about? The Hierophant. The Magician. Yeah. Like, you could have a lot of gifts. You could have a very strong connection to spirit. Because the Magician and the Hierophant here is like magic. Like, those two together, you know, using spirituality to create magic, to realize, like, we all have that God particle inside of us, and we have the ability and the power to manifest whatever it is we want. Because you have the Star, the Magician, and the King of Cups. It's manifesting a true match to you, or a true love for you with the King of Cups here. Wishing upon stars, you see the heart in the sky. Like, even if this past experience wasn't a relationship, it could have been a job that just, you know, no matter how good it looked, like it paid the bills, it seemed like it was going to give you this end game type of feeling, you just were like, no, something's not right. Like, my star is somewhere else. My star is somewhere else, and I'm taking my power back. I'm going to lean on spirit, and I'm going to make magic happen, because I'm going to get what it is that I deserve and what I want, and the love that truly is for me. And the Seven of Swords here might just be that thing that you didn't like see in the 3D. In the 5D, you were like, something just isn't right. Somebody is lying here. Like, I just don't feel like everything is adding up kind of feeling. Yeah. And if this hasn't happened yet, come back and watch it in March and see if it aligns, because, you know, this is a March reading. Yeah. I believe this has something to do with somebody from your past. They might be returning. We've got the Devil, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. It's basically you saying, I don't want this anymore. Something is toxic about this. Like, she's not directly looking at the shadow figure behind her, right? But she knows it's there. It's almost like that's where you're at. You're like sitting there and you know that shadow is there, but you're not sure what to do about it. You're not sure like what it is. You can't recognize the face of what it is that's not right, but you're like, you may have had a lot of history with this person. Could be dealing with Capricorn, but you're choosing yourself. The Nine of Cups is all about choosing yourself and loving yourself more than you love anybody else, because when that gut intuition hits, I would trust it. Because something is telling you it's not right, and this is telling you like, no matter how good it looks, because these devil type figures, they look really good. They look really tempting. It's that they'll present themselves as everything that you want, but inside you're like, I don't know what it is, but I can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. And that's what this is. It's like, I'm gonna remove myself and choose me, because maybe some dark energy is keeping me from my blessings. Maybe something is holding me back here. Maybe it's just here as a test, or as something like that, like trying to throw me off of my game or something. Yeah. We've got the King of Coins again, clarifying this moon. The Tower and the Three of Cups. Okay, please do not shoot the messenger for this message. What I get from it, and I'm going to read it in a couple of different ways, but my first thought about this is you're going to find out exactly what it is that feeling was telling you about. Right now you don't see it with the moon here. Right now it's not right out in the open, but it's going to come, and it might throw you back a little bit, but it also might give you that power inside to move on. You know, like pain is power. The more pain you have, the more powerful you are. Pain used in the powerful sense, man, nobody can stop you. So whatever comes in the near future, because the Tower, the Three of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, whatever comes in is going to drive you directly into your wish fulfillment. But this, whatever this Tower is, I think you already know. You already know this Tower is coming. I think it's just been like a long time coming. Some kind of truth being revealed. Some kind of situation happened. It's like lightning strikes, you know. Let's see what this Six of Cups about. It's showing up again, the Six of Cups. Okay. Okay. You may have two people coming towards you, because we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit. 22 could be of importance to you. You could be 22, or you could be 20. When you were 22, maybe something happened. But The person from the past is somebody that you have a very strong soul bond with. And I don't think it's connected to this person over here. I don't think it's connected to this person over here. Because the energy is not the same. My suggestion is, if somebody comes back after you walk away, you need to go into hermit mode. You need to separate yourself from the situation. Have a long conversation with your spirit guides before you make a choice to move forward towards this. My suggestion is to look at somebody's actions versus their words. Because words can be very pretty. They can be very tempting. They can be very, you know, like they could put a whole dream in your head. But if they're not taking the steps to like make it come true, then you need to leave it behind, kind of thing, you know. No matter how strong the connection is, like maybe it's not the right time. Maybe they're too much in their ego. Maybe they've got some addictions they need to work through. Maybe they've got some past trauma they need to work through. Something is just not aligning. So with the Nine of Cups in the end, it's more like you choosing yourself because you're tired of the sleepless nights. You're tired of giving to something that's not giving back to you. Oh, wow. Yeah. 99 can be of importance too. Or 999, because you have 9, 9, and 9. You have the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands. And the 10 of Cups. Beautiful card, right? You're sick of the tired. You're sick and tired of the sleepless nights. It's made you defensive. It's made you angry. It's made you want to walk away and do for you now. And once you walk away, I see something coming in that's going to just light up your world. Somebody that's going to love you forever. Somebody that's going to give you everything. And me personally, in the past, when I get a reading like this for myself, I'm like, how can I change it right now so I don't have to walk away? Or how can I talk myself out of what my intuition is telling me to do? How can I fix this in order to change the situation, right? But if you never make the choice to find out, if you let fear stand in the way, if you let the fact that you might be lonely for a while before this 10 of Cups comes in, you're just putting off like an inevitable situation. Sorry about my TV. I put on like some soothing sounds or whatever, and it keeps doing ads. So if you hear that in the background, I apologize. Okay, I'm going to pull a Moonology card in this. This month is all about choosing you. It's all about letting that heaviness go. Because something in your world is heavy. Something in your world is too much. Something in your world is just pushing you to the limit. Oh, you got a lot of cards. Okay, so you have, don't let your pride get in your way. And what I see from this card is some people stay in relationships because they want back what they've put in. And that's ego. That's ego saying, I've given to you, now you give it back to me. I deserve this. No. Some things are not worth staying in. And it says, hold your vision. Show the world the real you. Communication is key. And a new start is coming. Maybe what you're meant to do is to teach other people by example, by some kind of platform, something. The things that you've been through and how you made it out of that. Maybe that's what Spirit is urging you to do. Urging you to practice what you preach, kind of thing. Work through those fears. But it's beautiful, Sagittarius. It looks like you're headed directly into your happiness. Just keep taking your steps to get there, you know. All right. I love y'all, guys. Thank you for everything you do for my channel. I love you to the moon, stars, and Mars, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.